Hi, how are you? I'm Miss Worthen. I'm so excited that you're able to join in from your home today. We have a lot of great things we're going to be learning about, so let's go ahead and jump right in. So we notice on our screen here, we have a bag of Skittles and 2 packs of Starburst. I want you to take a moment and think, what is the same and what is different between these two items? Pause the video if needed. Now we notice that they're the same in that they're both candy, and they also are very colorful. The difference is Skittles are circular shaped and Starburst are square shaped. Did you think of the same thing? Awesome job. This brings us to our objective for today. Let's read it together. I can compare and contrast key details in 2 texts. Awesome job. Now, before we jump in, we want to go ahead and look at a few vocabulary words. This word is compare. Can you say compare? Compare, awesome job. It means you are telling how 2 things are the same or alike. Let's look at our picture below here. We notice that these are both apples. So that's one way we can compare them. We also notice that they're circular shaped, they're both fruits, and they are healthy. This word is contrast. Can you say contrast? Awesome job. Contrast means you are telling how 2 things are different. Beautiful. Now let's look at the apples again. We notice if we wanted to contrast them, there are some differences we see here. One apple is green, the other one is red. Awesome. We also notice that one has a stem leaf and the other one doesn't. Great job. Now, when we're comparing and contrasting, there's a tool we can use to help us organize our thoughts. And this tool is called a Venn diagram. A Venn diagram is a diagram that shows the relationship between 2 things by means of overlapping circles. So notice that these 2 circles below here overlap in the middle. That's where you tell what's the same between both things you're comparing and contrasting. And on the outside, you tell what is the difference in one thing and what's the difference in the other. Now that we have done with the vocabulary, let's look at the 2 texts that we'll be comparing and contrasting today. Okay? The first text is Goldilocks and the Other 3 Bears. Now, this is the text we're going to be reading today. And notice that it has the word other in the title. That leads us to think there may be something different from the original version. Now let's look at the original text over here, Goldilocks and the 3 Bears. Many of you may have read this story before. If not, that's okay. We're going to do a quick recap at this time. Now, we know that Goldilocks was a girl, and she was very curious. One day she was taking a walk through the forest. She came across this home and knocked on the door. When no one answered, she entered the home. She found porridge on the counter. She tried out the 3 different bowls, and then she ate the one that was just right. Then she went and she saw that there were 3 chairs in the home. She tried out the 3 chairs and then found the one that fit just right. Guess what? Then, do you remember what happened? Yes, the chair broke. Then, after that, she became a little sleepy. She went upstairs, tried out the 3 beds, and found the bed that was just right. You got it. But then, at the end, the homeowners, the people who owned the home, came home and discovered all the things she had done in the house. Then they found her in the bed asleep. Shortly afterwards, she woke up. She was afraid. She ran out the house, and they never saw her again. Whoa, that was a very interesting story. Now, let's see what this story is about and what is the same and different. Let's go ahead and begin. Now, here's our story we're going to be reading today. Remember, we're comparing and contrasting what's the same and what's different. Before we start, let's preview our text to see and predict what do we think is going to happen. All right, I see a bear at the door. That's interesting. There are 3 bowls of porridge. Oh, there's a bear on the table eating porridge. Oh, there's a bear sitting in the chair and the chair is broken. Oh my goodness, the bear is asleep in the bed. Wait, this is all the things that Goldilocks did. Oh my goodness, there are people in the story and they look like, oh, they're in the home. Oh, they're looking at all the things she's done. They must be the homeowners, the people who own the home. Oh my goodness. Now they discover her in the bed, the bear in the bed asleep. The bear jumps out of the bed and it looks like, let's see, it says help. She screamed, running all the way home. So the bear must have ran home after the homeowners got there. Awesome job. Now that we've looked through our story, we previewed it, what do you predict is going to happen? Awesome. If you stated that you predict that maybe Goldilocks is the bear, and maybe the homeowners are the people. We'll have to read the story to find out if this is actually, our prediction is true. Whether or not it's true, we'll find out soon. Let's continue here. Oh wait, did you figure out what the genre was while you were reading or reviewing? Is it fiction or non-fiction? Yes, it is fiction, meaning that the story is not real and it consists of characters, problem, solution, and a lesson learned. Now let's continue. As I'm reading, I want you to follow along. And when I stop, I want you to say the word. Here we go. Once upon a time, there lived a youngster named Goldilocks. Awesome job. One day, she went for a walk in the woods. She came upon a house and knocked on the door. No one answered, so she walked in. 3 bowls of porridge sat on the table. The yummy smelling food made her hungry. First, she tasted the porridge from the big sized bowl. Yow! She yelped. The porridge is too hot. Then she tasted the porridge from the mid-sized bowl. Bleep! She groaned. This porridge is too cold. Next, she tasted the small-sized bowl of porridge and said, this porridge is just right. Awesome. She gobbled it all. Gobbled means she ate it really quickly. Let's continue. Oh, it looks like the bear is eating the porridge. And from the beginning of the story, it looks like this is Goldilocks. After eating the porridge, Goldilocks walked into the living room. Yes, Goldilocks is the bear. She saw 3 chairs and decided to sit for a bit. First, she sat in the big size chair. Hump, she said. The chair is too what? Big. Awesome job. Then she sat in the mid-sized chair. This chair is still too big, she said. Next, she sat in a small-sized chair and sighed a happy sigh. Sigh means like a point of relief, like you just felt relieved. This chair is just right. But seconds later, crack, the chair broke. Oh well, she yawned. Oh, she yawned. Let's see what happens next. Oh my goodness. It looks like she's sitting in a chair and it's broken. She broke the chair. A sleepy Goldilocks climbed the stairs looking for a bed. Yes, she looks like she's getting ready to go to sleep. She lay down on the bed, on the big size bed, but it was too hard. So she lay down on the mid-sized bed, but it was too what? Soft. Excellent. Then she lay down on the small size bed and it was just right. Then she started snoring. While Goldilocks slept, the owners of the house returned from their walk. Excellent job. We discovered these are the owners of the home. The bears did not like what they saw. Someone's been eating my porridge, growled Big Papa Bear. Someone's been eating my porridge, sighed Mama Bear. Someone's been eating my porridge, cried wee baby bear, and it's all gone. Next, the hungry bears saw their chairs. Someone's been sitting in my chair, growled Big Papa Bear. Someone's been sitting in my chair, sighed Mama Bear. Someone's been sitting in my chair, cried wee baby bear, and it is broken. So we notice at this point, the homeowners have returned, and they've noticed that some things look different than the way they were before they left. So let's keep reading. Then the hungry, angry bears marched upstairs. Oh my goodness, they're hungry and they're angry. Someone's been sleeping in my bed, growled Big Papa Bear. Someone's been sleeping in my bed, sighed Mama Bear. Someone's been sleeping in my bed, cried wee baby bear, and she's still there. Keep it down, whined Goldilocks. Oh my goodness, Goldilocks. When she saw 3 hungry, angry bears staring at her, she jumped out of bed. Help, she screamed, running all the way home. Excellent. Goldilocks never again went to the home of the 3 bears. Awesome job. Now we know what happened in this story. Our prediction was correct. Goldilocks was the bear, the parents were the homeowners, and they were the bear family. Okay, now let's compare and contrast the 2 stories. Let's start out with Goldilocks and the 3 bears. In the original version, what was the difference? Can you think of the difference? All right, let's see if you got it. Goldilocks the original version, Goldilocks was a girl, yes. And then the homeowners, the people who owned the home, were bears or animals. Let's just say bears. All right, now let's look at Goldilocks and the other 3 bears, the story we just finished reading. What was the difference? We noticed that in this story, Goldilocks was a bear and the homeowners were humans. Yes, that was a significant difference. Now let's look in the center of our circle. We know that it tells what is alike or what is the same. We know that Goldilocks, she walked, let's just say Goldilocks walked in the forest. She walked in the home. She ate the porridge. What else did she do? Can you think of something? Yes, she also broke the chair where she sat in it. What else did she do? She was discovered asleep in the bed. All right, now that we have completed our Venn diagram, it shows that we have compared and contrasted 2 different texts, which meets our objective. So awesome job comparing and contrasting today. Remember, in the future, when you're comparing and contrasting, compare means to tell how they are the same. Excellent. Contrast means to tell how they are different. Way to go. Now, let's look at our challenge for this week. All right, in order to earn 5 points on Class Dojo, your challenge is to log on to Brain Pop and take the Compare and Contrast challenge. That's one way. Another way is to find a book to read or have someone to read to you. You can use audible.com, Books, or Epic. These are found online, or you can download the app. Before we go, I will have a few people I want to shout out for they met their Lexia usage goals this week. Tarnique, Mario, Tyler, and Caleb. Way to go and keep up the good work. You all remember this week to wash your hands. Also, keep your hands out of your face as much as possible and try to stay in as much as possible. Until next time, take care. Bye.